According to the authors of E-Learning Theory and Practice, and I quote, online initiatives are changing not only the way we teach and learn, but who we learn with, where, and when. E-learning has completely left the classroom. Listen up, class, because you are going to learn and be able to identify how each of the web tools that we're going to discuss today can be implemented into the distance learning environment. It's amazing the way e-learning has evolved. The web tools that we're going to discuss today are going to explain just that. Hello, class, and welcome to today's webcam lecture. My name is Kelly Banks, and I will be your facilitator this evening. Today, I'm going to discuss how social media and some popular web tools can be implemented into corporate training programs. There will be two guest speakers. Philip Barnes will chime in to discuss the social media phenomenon Facebook, followed by a guest appearance from Jermaine, who will discuss WebEx 2.0. And then myself will with a brief summary of one of my favorites, Mind Flash. And speaking of Mind Flash, Mind Flash is a very simple online training platform. Mind Flash is extremely helpful to the distance learner because it allows companies to create and implement classes and training courses on computers, tablets, as well as smartphones. So this is basically training on the go. It's very easy access for the distance learner. Corporate training programs are able to develop questions for quizzes, test the knowledge of the trainee, as well as track employees' progress by receiving reports as well as PowerPoint presentations. The trainings, therefore, outside facilitation is not needed. Well, enough about Mind Flash. I'm ready to hear about Facebook, aren't you? Philip, take it away.
Good evening. I am Philip Barnes. Facebook has, as of the second quarter of 2016, over 1.71 billion users. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We want to see about how does we get to use Facebook as a platform for distant learning. On my page itself, you have several links you can click into. For instance, there's news feeds. You have events and groups. I'll talk about those three. Under news feeds, you can post information to your students almost instantaneously. With your events, you can put down different things you want your team or your learners to learn, things that they can be programmed to their databases so they can come back to it. And of course, you have different groups. You can segregate your learners into different groups and have each one to respond differently. With the advent of the smartphone and tablets, Android or Microsoft based, Apple based, today's millennium, the younger generation, have access to social media 24 hours a day. So if you want to reach your students, Facebook is definitely one way you can achieve that, because most kids today, and young adults, definitely will carry such a device with them at all times. So you can always get constant feedback to and from your students, and almost instantaneous feedback as far as reports are concerned. That's my spiel on Facebook. Thank you and have a great evening.
Thanks, Philip. That was amazing. Now, let's hear about WebEx 2.0. Jermaine, you're up next.
Hi, my name is Jermaine Ezel. I'm going to be talking to you about WebEx 2.0. WebEx 2.0 is a web-based tool that allows students, business owners, and anyone who's looking at doing any kind of learning. They have little things called Scoot Doodle and Screen Share that will allow people who are looking at doing classes online to utilize their classroom and utilize their classmates and their teacher to the fullest extent. Screen sharing will allow a student or any learner to understand how to go to class. There's a thing called Google Plus Handout. That is a tool that will allow the person who is trying to learn to broadcast everything that they're needing to learn over the internet. I think that it is a great tool for the distance learner because it has different bundles that are attached to it so that the user can utilize tools that they utilize. So back to you, Kelly.
Thanks, Jermaine, for that helpful information on WebEx 2.0. It was very informative. Well, class, it looks like our webcam training lecture is done. Once again, my name is Kelly Banks, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this presentation. Enjoy yourself.